So most people think a lung transplant is like hitting the reset button. You go in, get new lungs, and life is back to normal. But the truth? That's a dangerous myth. Before you can even dream about surgery, there are things you must know, or you might not survive the journey. Hello everyone, my name is Man, and I live in Vietnam. On November 27, 2024, I went through a double lung transplant that gave me a second chance at life. But before that day, there were months, even years, of preparation, waiting, and learning. In this video, I want to share with you what you need to know before undergoing a lung transplant. Whether you are a patient, a family member, or just curious, I hope this story will prepare you, encourage you, and maybe even inspire you. Lung transplant is not the first option. Doctors only recommend it when all treatments have failed and lung function keeps declining. Common conditions leading to transplant: pulmonary fibrosis, COPD, cystic fibrosis, pulmonary hypertension. In my case, I had pulmonary fibrosis. I was only 25 when doctors told me, "Man, within 1 to 2 years, you will need a transplant." Knowing why you need it is the first step to accept the journey. Before being put on the waiting list, patients must undergo a full evaluation: heart, liver, kidney, infections, mental health. Doctors want to make sure your body can handle surgery and that you're strong enough for recovery. This evaluation can take weeks or months. It's not just about the body, it's also about your mindset. You must show commitment to follow medical instructions for the rest of your life. After transplant, you'll need immunosuppressants every day for life. These prevent rejection, but they also weaken your immune system. That means you'll be more vulnerable to infections. Before transplant, doctors often prepare you with practice, learning about hygiene, nutrition, and routines. For me, it meant no more late nights, careful eating, wearing a mask, and always carrying sanitizer. One of the hardest parts is waiting. You don't know when the call will come. Every phone ring feels like hope and fear at the same time. While waiting, health can decline. Many patients need oxygen 24/7, sometimes even hospitalized until transplant. For me, every day was a balance, surviving with oxygen and praying for that life-saving call. Emotionally, it's a roller coaster. That's why family support is crucial. A lung transplant is not something you can face alone. You need caregivers to help with medications, doctor visits, emotional struggles. In my case, my mother was always there. She traveled with me to hospitals, encouraged me when I wanted to give up, and reminded me that life was worth fighting for. Before transplant, make sure you build a strong support system. One thing you must understand: a transplant is only possible because someone said yes to organ donation. Before my surgery, I often thought about the donor, a person I would never meet, but who would forever be part of my life. Their gift is not just lungs. It is time, future, and second chances. That's why gratitude is essential. Every breath after transplant is a tribute to that donor and their family. Preparing for a lung transplant is not easy. It means accepting uncertainty, facing fear, and waiting with patience. But it also means embracing hope, the hope of breathing freely again. If you or your loved one are preparing for this journey, remember, you are not alone. There are patients like me, families who understand, and doctors who dedicate their lives to this work. Thank you for watching. If my story helps you, please subscribe to follow my full journey, from ICU recovery to rehabilitation to life after transplant. And most importantly, please consider registering as an organ donor, because your decision can give someone like me, and many others, the gift of life.